Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So please, if you can hear Mickey in the background, please ignore that. Little one is on that phone, is on my other phone that's connected to the car, and I need this phone in order to record. So here I am. Today, it's really quick message, like literally quick. But I wanted to talk about imagery, right? Why is it said that a picture is worth 1,000 words? And why is it that some of these companies rather, when they advertise their business, do they put certain imagery out there, right? What are they talking to, or who are they talking to, or what are they trying to hit home with when they put these pictures and these, movies, right? The moving pictures. What is it that they're trying to appeal to? Because you can look at certain things and forget them. You can hear things and you can forget them. But one thing that repetition does, right, with imagery, is it implants on your subconscious, because your subconscious talks in pictures and feelings, and pictures always evoke a certain feeling. So it's not so much, you can be sitting down and watching a movie and you just think, okay, whatever, it's a cool, lighthearted, feel-good movie, but afterwards, you can feel aroused, or you can feel stimulated, or you can feel depressed, or you can feel happy, and it's like, why am I feeling this way? What is it? I just, you may not even equate it to the movie that you saw, but it's because of the energy that is underwritten in the imagery. It's because of the signature that was imprinted in these images that were given to you, right? That's why sometimes in torture, a form of torture is just having certain images plastered in your mind over and over and over, just put through, because they're hitting the subconscious, right? They're wanting to break you or brainwash you, right? I mean, y'all know that anything that is put in front of us in a movie, in a TV show, in a book, in a radio commentary, in a podcast, in an Instagram reel, whatever, like whatever the inspiration is, it's always coming from something that exists, that's real. So please don't think that, oh, it's just a movie, that's not for real. Like, these things are for real, okay? So be mindful of what it is that you watch. Be mindful of what it is that you allow to play over and over and over. That's why commercials are so effective, because they keep showing you the same thing, right? I can say a little jingle, right? Nationwide is on your what, right? Or like a good neighbor, right? I know that's a lot of insurance, but I deal with insurance a lot. Let me see what else, right? The golden arches, like, what those things are, what they're promoting, what those symbolisms stand for. And a lot of the times they are subconscious, like playing on certain things. So like the symbol for Saturn, or the symbol for Subaru, right? That's astrological signs, right? That's the Pleiades, right? That's Saturn. They play on that. The symbol for Chanel is a Yanni, right? Similar to the McDonald's arches, right? It's like you're inviting, okay, opening up and letting those portals come through. So just be careful, right? Just be careful, because anything that is repeated over and over and over, that's why sometimes, if any of you have had a session with me, you may, if I don't know how to pronounce your name, which usually Spirit is really good. Like, I have a 95%. I don't care how unique your name is. I can look at your name and I can pronounce it correctly. But if I've ever asked you, how do you pronounce your name? And then you'll say it, I'll repeat it 3 times. So it's locked in, right? That means more than likely I'll remember it and I won't mispronounce it throughout the session. Okay. That's why when you write things out, like your gratitude or things of that nature, and you put it in over and over and over and over, it becomes like a mantra, right? You can finish certain sentences, or like I said, advertisements or jingles, like, what it is, right? Back in the day, if you were born before the cell phone era and you had to remember your house phone number, you could recite it. Like, I can remember my old number, 305-628-3488. Like, I remember that. I remember my aunt's numbers. I remember my brother's numbers because we had that thing programmed, right? And then you had to have a local number because if you got arrested, it wasn't no long distance, okay? So just be mindful of what imagery you are. Holy shit, thought I put the car in park. I hit reverse. Just be mindful of, oh, my husband doesn't see this because I'm in his truck. But just be mindful of these images that you allow to play over and over. The reason why the news stations all seem like they repeat the same thing, why they're on a script and why they run the same story, right? You have the 5 o'clock news, 6 o'clock news, some places 7 o'clock, then you have the 10 o'clock news, 11 o'clock news, then you start all over again in the morning, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? The 10 o'clock hour, and they're all the same stories over and over and over. They're pulling clips from like the national newsroom and playing it for individuals, you know, in the different cities, but it's coming from like the national desk, and it's the same story over and over and over because they want that to be drilled into your mind, right? I inadvertently clicked on Fox News, and the first thing I heard was children being killed in front of their parents and parents being killed in front of their children. It's so traumatic. So that's why the Senate needs to pass a bill for the funding for what does that have to do with anything, right? But along with that, they're flashing the images. It only takes 2 seconds for you to see something, and then you can't unsee it. How many times have you flipped through something and it was like, damn it, I saw this and now I can't unsee it? Like, hot dog, I don't want to go through this again, right? So just be mindful of the imagery, because the way how it's playing on your psyche is leaving something, and you know a picture is worth 1,000 words. So that's why even sometimes you may have all these thoughts and you'd be like, why am I having these thoughts? Why am I feeling this way? And it's not even coming from you. It's coming from the thousands of freaking images that you may have caught consciously, or that may have been played on your subconscious, and then you caught it and you're like, you know, I didn't even realize, I wasn't even paying it no attention. I didn't even pick up on it, right? Because it wasn't something you were dead in on, but you caught it from your peripheral, right? And your subconscious is storing that too. Your subconscious is just taking it in because it's the software. It's just being programmed. Okay, so that is that. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Yeah, my head hurts. Sorry. So that's why I keep playing in it. I got a lot of thoughts going on in my head. A lot of things happening, but I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm grateful for you all. Thank you all. You're still people going back on my old videos and commenting. Like, I appreciate y'all. Like, let me look at my glasses and you can see me. I appreciate you so very much. That makes me feel so good to know that the content that I put out with the intention of it being timeless really is timeless, that message can be felt and received at any point in time. So until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.